As we have seen the theory of the lateral loads, now we see the what is the earthquake, the theory of earthquake. So first of all, we'll see the definition of earthquake. An earthquake is a sudden shaking of the ground caused by the movement of the tectonic plates beneath the earth's surface. When the ground moves, the building tries to stay in its original position, which creates the inertia forces inside the structure. This horizontal inertia forces are what we call as the seismic forces or the earthquake forces. And this earthquake, we are going to deal here with the IS 1893-2016. This is the IS code, that is the IS 1893-2016. We are going to deal all of this in this video and the next video. Means we are going to see the theory form of this in earthquake, what are it, and in the next video we will see how to define the earthquake loads as per the IS 1893-2016 on the G plus 4-story building, right? This is now let's get started with earthquake. What is earthquake? An earthquake is a shaking of the ground caused by the sudden release of the energy inside the earth crust. This released energy travels as a seismic waves, making the ground move. Now, second is the earthquake as per the IS 1893-2016, that is the IS 1893 part 1. These are the part 1 which is of the year 2016. According to the IS 1893, an earthquake is considered as the dynamic ground motion that creates the horizontal and the vertical acceleration of a building. This acceleration produces the inertia forces leading to the lateral displacement, story drift, torsion, and the shear force in the structure. Now the third is that why do earthquake occurs? The earth crust is made up of the tectonic plates, right? The plate move slowly. The stress builds up, sudden slips, and earthquake occurs. Means I will just clarify it with you that these are the tectonic plates, right? Like this. They are present like this. Okay. When this earthquake occurs because of when these tectonic plates when collides with each other, they swap like this movement, and one go above and one go below, and this forms the earthquake. Means shaking of the ground it forms, right? In this form, what will happen, this upward form will forms the mountain, the whatever mountain we see, it will form the mountains, right? Because of this tectonic plates, and this groundward part will shake in the whole ground, and it will form the earthquake. Like this the concept of it. This plate moves slowly, stress builds up, sudden slip, and earthquake occurs. India lies in the active collision zone, so earthquakes are common. Basically, in India, there are basically 4 zones, right? Zone 2, Zone 3, Zone 4, and Zone 5. Zone 5 is the highest earthquake zone, and as per India, and we 3, 4, and 5 are the earthquake zones present for India. The type of the seismic waves engineering relevant, that is the P waves, S wave, and the surface wave. P waves are the fastest, less destructive. S waves are the horizontal shaking, more damaging, and the surface waves cause the major destruction. Building mainly suffer due to the horizontal shaking. Okay. Then after, what is the seismic zones in India? Seismic zones in India, as per the IS 1893, India has divided into 4 zones, that is Zone 2, Zone 3, Zone 4, and Zone 5. Lowest seismic risk, that is the Zone 2. Zone 3 is the moderate risk. Zone 4 is the high risk, and Zone 5 is the very high risk. Higher the zone, greater design forces. We need to design the building present at a higher zone level, that is the Zone 5, very high risk. There we have to design the building very securely, and we have to check each and every aspect of this earthquake load combination and the load types, okay, as in the form of the earthquake. Then what are the main terms, important terms in this earthquake? The important terms we are going to deal here in this earthquake are the zone factors, that zone factor, importance factor, which is denoted by I, response reduction factor, that is R, soil type, then the response spectrum analysis. This response spectrum is present. I will show these all details are being present in the IS code. The values we have to take from the IS code, that I will discuss each and every step in detail. Zone factor, that is Z, that is the earthquake intensity for a region. It is the earthquake intensity for a region, that is the zone factor. Importance factor I, higher for the important building. And the response reduction factor, ductility and the energy disability, dissipation ability. And the soil type, that is the hard, medium, soft. Soft soil amplifies the shaking. We will see this, what's the region of the soil type and all these things. Response spectrum, graph showing the building response to different frequencies. Earthquake effects on the ground building. What are the earthquake effects on the building? The effects of the earthquake on the buildings are the lateral displacement, story drift, torsion, overturning, cracks in the beams and the column joints, then the foundation settlement, and pounding between the adjacent building. These are the earthquake effects on the buildings. Now we see for the how the building resists the earthquake. The building resists the earthquake based on the strong ductile frames, which is based on the IS 13920. Then this, to resist the earthquake, to resist the building from collapsing from the earthquake, we use the strong ductile frames. Shear wall. Shear wall is the very much important condition for this earthquake area with the high seismic zones. Zone 5 requires a, if the building is high rise, then the shear wall is very much required. Then the bracing and proper load path, good material and the construction, adequate damping are the this is how the building resists the earthquake, by using this part. Then after we see the detail part of it now, what we have learned till now, that earthquake is a sudden ground shaking due to the energy release inside the earth. IS 1893 consider the earthquake effects as the dynamic acceleration that creates the lateral force in the building. Design depends on the soil type, importance factor, ductility, and response spectrum. This understanding this basics is essential before modeling in ETABS. So, as we have seen the all the detail of it, what are the things like definition of it, what is earthquake, earthquake as in the form of the 1893 IS code, and why do earthquake occurs. We have seen all this, that seismic waves, types of the zones, seismic zones present in India as per the IS 1893. The importance terms, these all terms will be required in the form of the defining the earthquake. Then we have seen that the earthquake effect on the building and how building resists the earthquake. Now in the next video we will see that the main part, that how to define earthquake loads in ETABS as per the IS 1893 2016.